Hello there, Jessie. Okay, so let's go. Nowadays, the old-fashioned practice of education, or old-fashioned practices regarding education have significantly changed over the evolution of technology in the 21st century. So, over the last 20 years, okay, yeah, it really needs to be reorganized this. So nowadays, old-fashioned practice of education. The old-fashioned practice of education, this means like education as a whole has become an old-fashioned practice. That's what you're saying, which we don't want to say. So we should say something like, nowadays, old-fashioned education is probably better. But then we can't say it's changed. So can you see the struggle here? So we could say education has significantly changed due to the evolution of technology in the 21st century. Yeah? Nowadays, education has significantly changed. Okay? But we need to organize this just for clarity because at the moment it's not really easy to understand what is happening, what you want to communicate. Okay? So check that in your next essays. I believe that various options are now available in the public and traditional teaching still provides a positive impact in the society. Okay. This essay will discuss the issue and use examples from computer-based technology in the Philippines. No. Okay, use examples from computer-based technology and the Philippines to demonstrate points and support arguments. Okay, because otherwise, without that comma, well, first of all, we don't need that preposition and in the Philippines, just and the Philippines. Okay, but without that comma, I understand it, computer-based technology and the Philippines. Okay, as though computer-based technology is being used in the Philippines, and that's what I'm going to demonstrate and prove to you about regarding my example, but it's not probably what we wanted to say, I guess. So yeah, Philippines here, technology here. So yeah, remember, punctuation is important. Firstly, computer-generated lectures and internet search engines are some of the numerous alternatives that have now been implemented in various institutions in the West. Good. This is largely because technology has greatly influenced the educational system with a more convenient and efficient environment. Good. For example, a recent study from Johns Hopkins University showed that most students using laptops or computers for research purposes have substantially outperformed their counterparts who were reliant in reading books. Excellent. Therefore, technology has provided various options in improving and making education more interesting. Excellent there. Second, institutions in the Philippines practicing traditional education still impart a positive excellent here. Okay, it might seem that I went through it fast, but that is excellent. Because can you see how I stumbled and waded through the introduction because it wasn't clear? This was just crystal clear, beginning to end. I didn't have to go back and reread, and it was coherent as well. So excellent. And on-task response as well. So good work there, Jessie. Good work. Second, institutions in the Philippines practicing traditional education still impart a positive impact for young learners. Okay, if you want, give me 5 sentences with impact, because it's a tricky one to use. Okay, still have a positive impact. Yeah, still have a positive impact regarding young learners. This is due to the fact that despite the scarcity of books and computers in the remote areas of the country, students still gain a sufficient amount of knowledge. Excellent. Get those conjunctions in. Genius. Well done, Jessie. Example, no. That's a bit too brief. For example, researchers from the University of the Philippines, okay, you might want to review the use of titles, yeah, and when to use the. It would be good actually, just put sort of like proper nouns and articles, ESL, yeah. Research the theory, then do an online test, and we'll master it. Revealed that enrollees, good vocabulary, at marginalized sectors in marginalised regions, I think would be better, who still practice old-fashioned teaching, has presented a remarkable results of above average IQ levels in most students. Problem. Extremely long sentence, okay, and the subject has been kind of mixed up, so let's go through it again. For example, researchers from the University of the Philippines revealed that enrollees in marginalized regions, so enrollees are the students, and you're saying the students are practicing the teaching, which is probably, it's not accurate. The teachers practice old-fashioned teaching. So you said tutors, perhaps. Tutors in marginalized regions who still practice old-fashioned teaching have presented remarkable results. Okay, so redundancy here. This or this. Yeah, one or the other. Go for clarity. So, have presented remarkable results for most students. Yeah? So prepositions, subject, and redundancy are three things we can incorporate here to make the sentence much, much better. All right? As a consequence, traditional education systems, often hedging, often provide more of a benefit and definitely do not deter learning. Okay, I made it plural, so I'll obviously change this to plural as well, and just emphasize it as well. To conclude, I wholeheartedly believe, good, technology has revolutionized education and provided alternative practice of teaching, alternative methods of teaching, while traditional education is still undoubtedly essential, full stop. Okay, clarity. And you might want to give me 5 sentences with impart. Look it up in the dictionary and check how to use it. Okay, good work. Let's have a look at your next one. Pie charts. The pie chart illustrates the 6 aspects of expenditure in Yorkshire, Derbyshire and Lancashire in the UK in 2014. Genius. In Yorkshire, good, start crystal clear. In Yorkshire, education receives the most spending in 2014 with roughly 35%, while others and environment had the least with approximately 8 to 10%. Good. Leisure, community care, social services are in second, third and fourth spot with nearly 30%, 20% and 15% respectively. Mastered that sentence. Good work. A comparison. We've kept it all coherent with 15%, 10%. We haven't mixed it up with a third, an eighth, a tenth. Genius work there, Jessie. Big improvement. Meanwhile, Lancashire presented an equal expenditure in education and leisure with almost a quarter, good, whereas the other 4 were equally distributed with 1/4 each. Good work. Good work. Okay, yeah. Leisure in Derbyshire has the highest expenses in the same year with under a half. Okay, while education and community care has almost combined. Okay, while education and community care combined is almost equal, would be better. Others and environment were tied in 10%, whereas social services had the smallest expenditures with 5%. Excellent. Overall, it can be clearly seen that Yorkshire and Derbyshire has different priorities in expenditure, while Lancashire shows that education and leisure are equal in council spending. Not bad. I would have preferred if we'd have just said, overall, Yorkshire and Lancashire prioritise education, while Derbyshire prioritises leisure. Full stop. All the other regions were roughly equal except something. Yeah? Because I think that's the general idea. So good work there, though, Jessie. Keep writing like that, and we're on to a winner. Now, there's an extra pack available that's only available for students of the sentence guide. You might want to look at that. And what we can do is just carry on improving and refining. Okay, so let me know what you decide to do. All the best.